Okay, the event is start. Here we have one in the chat, Antonio, that's from Sicily, but he's not team member. I don't know who joined us.
How we go to the event?
The event is started, and events, share events. So there are
Good morning.
Morning.
Welcome.
Okay.
Good morning. Do we know how many people we have?
62 at the moment.
So we still have people joining the room. So good morning, everyone.
Nu știu, mă încarcă de nou. Intră pe
We might. Okay.
Yeah, so welcome everybody that managed to enter so far. We will wait a couple of minutes until everybody manages to join, and then we will start. Sean, a quick question before we start. The participants and the candidates will be assigned to you in the rooms, yes?
Sorry, Madalena. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the candidates and the participants will be assigned by you.
Yeah, I've got the breakout rooms ready. I'm just looking at people who are signed on. I'm currently trying to set that up. Okay.
The speakers already have a tag speaker, so we know now who is speaker. If you see the participant list, there is a tag next to them that is a speaker, so we know.
Yes, perfect.
Okay, sorry. Just to update you, I just sent you all an Excel document with the list of the goals and candidates from each of the countries, so you should have that. Good morning, Mer. So we're just going to wait a few more minutes.
Sorry, can I ask you something?
Yes, Cynthia? Yeah,
Hello, do you hear me?
Yes.
I do. Yes.
I have.
Yes.
I cannot change my name because my friend sent me this link, and it's her name, not mine.
Είσαι η
And I
Χαρά.
cannot change the name. Sorry.
Χαρά, εσύ είσαι.
Maybe someone help. Sorry.
Χαρά, εσύ είσαι. Cynthia.
No, you are not Cynthia. What is your name?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, Madeline, are you okay to start in 1 minute's time, 5 past?
Yeah, but I received from a lot of our participants a print screen with like a loading room waiting for.
Okay, well, we can wait a few minutes longer so until that's resolved. That's fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sean, do you know, or Dara, if it's a problem if more participants access the same link? Because I received from them like print screens with unable to subscribe to. They see the room, like the print screen shows like main room started 4 minutes ago, but then unable to subscribe to. Sean, can you hear me?
Hello, yeah.
Maybe because I was trying to set up breakout rooms, that was sort of maybe keeping them in limbo. So I've just come out of the breakout rooms there now whilst to see if that
because they didn't know, and a lot of them are freaking out. So let's try to provide support and just because I have like 20 messages now that say that I cannot.
Some of this we'll have to figure as we go. So
okay, so they need to reaccess because for them it's written again. It's the main room.
Can you share the screen, Madalena?
Yeah, just a second.
It's a bit confused, the app. They confused with the app.
Sorry?
They are a bit confused with the app. It's a bit tricky with the permission for microphone and camera. I have a bit of problem as well.
For participants, that shouldn't be an issue, really. Is that a participant talking or a team member talking? Sorry.
Participant.
Yeah. You should have. You will have volume and stuff within the breakout rooms. So if you're a participant, we'll ask participants to be on silent whilst candidates are presenting and stuff like that. So
yeah, they are telling me that they are trying with the phone with the app and it's not working.
Yeah, the phone has been an issue, so they need a laptop, to be honest. to do
But
this.
we didn't knew that, and we didn't told them. So a lot of
Well,
them.
at the events, well, I mean, some people have been able to, some it hasn't been, you know, just it works for some and not for others.
Yeah, but just what indication to give them?
Can they log on with a laptop?
No, because otherwise they would have done it. A lot of them, they're in school or whatever other setting.
Sean,
Yes.
if you read the chat, there is the people, the participants are writing what is their problem. They say in my screen is saying loading streamers, but I cannot access. I have the same
So it's not
problem.
an
The same
access
problem.
issue. It's just that it's a loading issue, is it?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, see in the chat, please. They are writing,
Yeah,
and
I see it
someone
here. Yeah.
have the same problem even with laptop. So they think it's something.
Okay.
Gabriela, did you raise the hand?
I raised it earlier to say that also my participants are there, but they cannot like talk or anything. It just lets them to react and to leave. But I raised it earlier.
Yeah, well, participants are not. Can they
think
see? Okay. Can they see what's happening on the stage, or?
Yeah, they can listen.
Could be the same problem before. They are listening, but they cannot be visible here. Maybe it's the same problem of before. There is
Well,
the
yeah,
button.
team members should be the only ones visible on the stage. It's only once we go into breakout rooms will participants become visible.
Oh, okay, good to know.
So all the 100 people connected are seeing us here, but they cannot be
Correct.
with us.
Exactly.
No,
Yeah, so just
no,
to,
they,
sorry,
sorry, they
so
can't
just to
hear
reassure.
anything.
Okay. Oh, they can't hear anything at this point.
Yeah, and they can see anything as they sent us a WhatsApp screenshot from the laptops, and it seems like they can't see anything. It's black.
Now I'm seeing.
Yeah. I don't know.
Same for a lot of our participants. It's kind of black, yeah, but it also says just a second, unable to subscribe.
See, there's ones coming
For
in saying,
some
I
of them.
see now. So maybe they're just, maybe it's a connection issue.
Most of them are facing the same problem with the stating loading streamer.
Yeah.
And someone asked, it's okay for participant to only see without being able to speak? Yes.
Yes.
Kalin, yes. For now, yes. After when we go to the breakout room, I think each one will be able to speak and be visible from the camera.
Dara, can we have some indication for the ones using the app to know what to tell them, what steps to follow or something?
It's been Sean who's been setting this up. I'm not entirely familiar with this, so I'm afraid I can't be too much help here. With Livestorm, I mean.
Okay, then Sean, please try to provide the support then, because I really don't know what to tell them.
Yeah, again, I don't know. At the previous meetings, did anybody join with mobile phones at that stage? The previous tests events?
I did test it with my phone, and it was working.
It was working.
Yeah.
So
there was someone before that now, right? Mogos Daniel, that maybe before I explained he faced this problem, but he could solve it. So he's trying to help from the chat.
Yeah, it's
maybe
from
this
our
could
team.
could be a part. Yeah, because he tried to say confusing him during the first part of having access. You need to create an account, download the app, and give the permission for microphone and camera. This one suggestion from Mogos.
I would like to mention also something. I have the school that they are 24 students connected with 6 computers, but only the 6 of them are shown up with their names.
Okay, Sean, how many people do we have now?
110.
I've just put in some sort of support there for people from Livestorm on accessing the event, so hopefully that'll solve a few issues for them. So we have 113 at the moment, but I need to set up the breakout rooms, so and start putting people into them or setting that up. I'm going to try and start that now. So if you want to do the introduction and stuff and start, I'll start with that.
Okay, thanks, Sean. So good morning, everyone, and apologies for some of these technical difficulties, and welcome to our event here this morning. Good morning to our Irish, Spanish, Italian colleagues. Good afternoon to our Bulgarian and Romanian friends also. So on behalf of our organising team here, it's my absolute pleasure to welcome you all here today. Participants and our 50 exceptional youth candidates to today's event, where we'll engage in meaningful debates around 3 key issues from the European Youth Strategy. So your presence here today represents the future of civic engagement, collaboration and positive change in our communities. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed colleagues from our partner organisations who've played a critical role in making this event possible. So we're thrilled to have Madalina from ANDCTO Romania, Oscar from Permaculture Cantabria, Marca from Fondazione Italy, Vislava from Walk Together Bulgaria, and George and Vasilika from Active Citizenship Partnership in Greece. So thank you all for your commitment to empowering young voices across Europe. So we have an exciting and dynamic agenda today, which reflects the importance of our shared work. So after my opening remarks, we'll hear an introduction to the Pure Civic project from our project coordinator, Madalina. Following that, Dara Ahoka will walk us through the online platform that will guide our discussions and voting process. Then we'll move on to our 11 breakout rooms, each dedicated to one of the European Youth Strategy goals. And in these rooms, our youth candidates will debate, present their ideas and answer your questions. Moderators and translators will assist to ensure smooth discussions. At the end of this session, we'll vote on the needs identified during the debates and document the results. After returning to the main stage, Dara will present the results of the needs voting and share instructions on the next steps for voting on candidates. We'll then conclude with a few updates on upcoming deadlines, including our plenary meeting on December 18th at 10 p.m. Irish time. Before we dive in, I want to emphasise the value of today's discussion. This is an opportunity to make your voices heard and actively shape the priorities that will drive change across Europe. So let's make the most of it, fully participate, listen attentively and collaborate openly. Thank you for being here today. And with that, I'll hand you over to Madalina Ostafa to introduce the Pure Civic project. Madalina, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mary. First of all, I want to welcome all of you and to congratulate, first of all, the youngster that put so much work in engaging and showing the European values and what it's about civic engagement. I want to welcome you to the project Strengthening the Civic Commitment of Young People Through Peer-Led Initiative Communities, or simpler Peer Civic. That is a project financed by the European Commission through the European Plus program under the key action European Youth Together. As you know, this project aim is to encourage young people participation in the democratic process and the development of a society as a whole by highlighting both the common elements shared by the European youngsters and promoting debates, especially nowadays when in Europe there are a lot of divisive aspects And now more than ever, youngsters need to have their voice heard. And we are here to support through this platform a tool for them to engage and to finalize with the study visit in Brussels with the resolution. Of course, this project came to life thanks to the collaboration of us from Asociația Națională de Dezvoltare Continuă a Tineretului din România, Futurecast from Ireland, that it's supporting this lovely event today, Permacultura Cantabria from Spain, Walk Together Bulgaria, Fondazione Comunitaria Agrigento Trapani Italy, and Active Citizen Partnership from Greece. You can follow the project development and what you lovely participants have done so far on the peercivic.eu platform, where you will find useful resources, information about the project activities, and most importantly, the opportunity to engage in peer-to-peer discussions about the issues and involvement in democratic life. Once again, especially during these times in Europe, it is vital for youth to be more aware and actively engage in democracy, as our future is in stake and democracy needs everybody's involvement. And without further ado, I will hand it over to my colleague Mary and Sean to continue with today's event agenda.
Many thanks, Madalena, for that. And I will pass the baton now to Dara, who will take you through the online platform.
Hi there, folks. How are things? Very quickly, I'm going to be running you through the PeerCivic platform, which is at peercivic.eu. You can find it by Googling or go straight to the address. Within it are a couple of informational pages, especially these pages might be the most relevant for the youth participant and youth workers individually. Once you are logged into the site, into the platform, you will be able to look at your own profile and other members' profiles. Here is stored all of the data about each of the users on the platform. So it'll tell you a bit about what kind of EYS goals they care about. It'll have their bio. It could even have their video if they're one of the youth candidates going for election. You can edit your own profile, either by clicking into it there or by going into your profile up here and clicking edit. So you can add things to this as you go. It doesn't just stop when you register for the platform. Further then, I suppose any of the events created by any of the users on the platform are stored here. You can go to the events. This is more of a log of all of the events, and in the forums, you can see what posts have been made by any individual user. All of the countries have an individual calendar. You can submit an event to the calendars, which will be registered on the platform as well. So this is a way to kind of document what kind of events you might be putting on in your home country, what kind of local events might be happening for you. Further then, in the discussions area, this is where you can use this as a public forum with your colleagues, with your contemporaries in other countries, with yourselves. You can create discussions here, and it is recommended to engage in those conversations because, again, these are all counted towards your account and can be registered and seen by the team who will be deciding who goes to Belgium, and in general by all of your peers to be able to tell you how great you are. At the end, I'm going to be going into the actual voting itself, which is stored in here. But just very quickly, when you do go to vote, each of the individual countries are broken down in here, and you will be able to click into them to do your voting. That's it for me from now. I'll be speaking to you more towards the end. Thank you.
Great. Thanks very much, Sarah. That was very helpful. So we're moving on to the next section of our activity today, which will be the debates, and we are organising 11 different breakout rooms. The breakout rooms will have 6 candidates per room, 1 moderator, 1 translator, yourselves as audience if you were interested in that particular youth strategy goal, and then the young people will have the opportunity to present their needs, and after that there will be the voting of the needs, which will take about 10 minutes. The facilitators will provide a warm-up session for you where there will be an icebreaker, and it'll introduce you into what the European Youth Strategy Goal is all about and give you an overview of that before the debate commences. So without further ado, I think Sean is going to lead us into the next section, which will be where we will be divided into our breakout rooms. So I will see you back here once that concludes.
Hi everyone. If you just bear with me now, we're just organising rooms. It might take a few moments. We'll try and get you into rooms as soon as possible. We're still seeing people joining, and there's a lot of team members that still haven't joined, so we're just working our way through. Okay, we'll get you in as soon as possible. Thank you.
Until then, I will try to fill a bit the space and taking advantage of this, underlining that it was an important year for all of the European Union countries having elections for RNP, and I will encourage youngsters to access the platform, create an account, and start engaging in the topics already created, or maybe find something new, and learn how you can hold accountable the MPs, how you can contact them in order to draft better projects for youth to tackle the needs that you have, and not leave all the time other people from other age groups decide for you. So it's a great opportunity. I know that a lot of countries, including Romania, this year had also national elections. And once again, it's important to make your voice heard, contact each other, because there is strength in numbers. History proved time and time again that change comes from the masses, and especially from young people. So if there is somebody that can create a change, definitely you are on the right track by being engaged, being involved, and showing that you care for your future.
Thank you, Madalena. Just checking, Madalena, have your issues been resolved on the Romanian side for your candidates and participants?
A lot of them, yes, but we still have some that are struggling, some that are trying to reach out in school to the informatic laboratory. We will see if they manage until the breakout rooms. But Aline from our side and Christy are trying their best to provide individual support to everybody.
Okay, great. Thanks, Madalena, for the update. So Vanna's just asking there, are we going to be automatically moved to the breakout rooms or do we need to join them ourselves? No, you will be automatically moved to the breakout rooms, and they're just organizing that as we speak. So hopefully you'll be in a breakout room very shortly. Thank you.
Hello, can you update the situation now, because some people is waiting for the rooms and they are making a lot of questions here at the chat, please?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on Sean there. But in the meantime, I've just created a poll there. I don't know if you've been able to see it.
No.
No? Okay, let's see.
If you give us the names of the room participants, we can assign by ourselves as facilitators.
Okay, just give me 2 seconds, George. Thanks.
I can do that.
Okay, so they're on goal 6, so 2-3 minutes they should have it completed. So I'm just trying to see if I can publish this.
Αν με ακούτε, η ελληνική ομάδα, πρέπει να απαντήσουμε από ποια χώρα προερχόμαστε, που έχει το ερώτημα. Εκεί που λέει polls, Πατάτε και έχει ένα ερώτημα από ποια χώρα προέρχεστε.
Okay, thank you, Thanasia.
Okay.
Mary, have you sent a poll to the participants?
Yeah, I think so. It says, yeah, well, it's not giving the option to publish. I'm just going to click something and see if it works. Yes, I have. So I'll just let everybody know. Where are we all coming from today? So we just want to see who's in the room. We have 18 people from Spain. We have 14 people from Greece. We have 8 people from Bulgaria, 3 people from Romania, 3 people from Ireland, and 1 from Italy. So 52 people have voted, so don't worry, we have 118 people in the room. So some have decided not to vote, which is okay.
But I think, for example, from our side, they didn't understood exactly because neither I did it. So can we still vote?
I'm confused as to why you haven't seen it. So I just wonder, as team members and facilitators, are you not able to see that?
Now, after the second time, when you see it said just a minute, I could see it and I submitted.
Oh, okay. It's interesting.
Participanții din România, puteți să vedeți dacă vedeți polul în care selectați că sunteți din România și vă rog să votați România?
Също така всички българи, ако можете да гласувате в пола, за да се отбележите, че сте тук.
Как става гласуването, бе, Габи?
Долу има пол. Като кликнеш върху функцията пол, излиза няколко държави, да се кликне върху държавата
Submit poll, да.
При мен доста хора са от телефона и не могат да се свържат. И аз им казвам да гласуват и е някаква каша. И защо не очаквах, че ще е така.
Ами, аз на моите съм дал указания, оттам нататък не мисля, че нашата отговорност да се съобразяваме с всяко едно осложнение, което те се създават.
Така, който е тук, просто да гласува. Това е за сега. Защото се опитвам с другия модератор да се оправя по телефона, която нещо с самия лаптоп има проблеми, е по-трудно.
А с Бойка стана ли нещо?
Точно нея лаптоп с нея се опитвам да го измисля.
Да.
Okay, so we're getting moved from the main room now. So you should be entering breakout room in 2 seconds.
What is happening? Maybe we should move to our room, because there are people in the room, but we stay in the main room.
Yeah, I think we have to wait until the system is moving us.
You see, could be.
I think so.
Because I don't know, there is on the top part where there is written breakout rooms and
Yeah.
main room. If you click, you go in a
Yeah, we
space
can
where
move
you can.
ourselves. Yeah,
But
as a
even the
team member,
participant, just only as a team member.
I think only as a team members. Can you please, the participants, can you please try to move yourselves to the rooms you were assigned? Okay, you know to which European Youth Goal you are attached?
Okay.
Because
let's try it.
Yeah, try if you can. Each one has the possibility to move, because on the top here there is the possibility to move in our room. So, for example, in my room, in the 10 one, there are 3 people. I'm trying to go. I don't know if Sean is with us.
Sorry, can you point us out how we can move from this room?
Yeah,
On
you see,
the top. On the top. There is a
try
main
on the top.
Okay, thank you.
Can you see? Can you move?
Yes, yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Each one can go in his or her yacht room.
Габи, Боги, отидете в стая 7. Горе от main room, като кликнеш и ти излизат всичките стаи, вие сте в стая номер 7 двамата.
Да, влизам.
Sean, can you tell us what is happening? Because I went to my room and then I was a different room and then I came to main room without doing anything.
Me too.
Sorry, Madalena?
So I went to my room and then I was assigned to a different room that I'm not the facilitator, and now
Are you not in room 3?
Yes, but I was put in room 6 automatically.
Okay, apologies. Yeah, you can change back to room 3 there, Madalena.
Yeah, but then I'm keep pushed back to the main room.
Okay, so go back. So click on main room again. I'll put you in there now. Okay. Main room.
Yeah, I also have to be in 7, but when I tried, it brought me back. So.
Okay, who's that?
Gabriela.
Gabriela.
Yeah.
Gabriela, what room are you in?
7.
7. Is that the one you're supposed to be?
Yes.
Okay, next.
Sean, can I ask you something? In room number 8, there is no one at the moment. Yeah, room number 8. Sean, can you hear me? Sean?
Sorry, yes. ¿Dónde estaba? What room are you in?
on room number 8, there is no one. And also Boyko is not able to go to the room.
Yeah, Boyko was looking at the email. She hasn't been assigned yet, has she?
Sorry, she is part of the meeting, but she is not able to do anything. Otherwise, she's hearing.
Yeah, okay. So she's going to which room, sorry?
We were supposed to be together in room number 8.
Yeah. She's
and
gone
in this
now.
room, she's going now.
Yeah. And I'll put you I'll put you in that room as well.
But there is no participants there.
Yeah, that's because they haven't turned up yet.
Okay, I went to my room and there's only one girl.
Yeah,
Lucia.
that's there's
And
we're just putting in participants as we have them.
Okay.
And
so
then we're going to we're putting in candidates that we have into the rooms, and then we're going to split the participants in then as well.
Yeah, Sean, I am missing, and especially my Romanian boy it's not assigned to the room. And I still have participants that cannot join. They send us print screen.
Yeah, no, I'm getting the candidates and moderators all set up first because I have their names. The rest then we'll add then after, okay? What are you missing?
But how to solve the situation with the participants that still cannot join the main, like they cannot log in?
Yeah, because they haven't been. How many participants are struggling to log in?
I think we received, I need to count.
I have around 15 people that I received a message that they cannot join.
13 or something.
Sí, a vosotros os irán moviendo.
Half of the university is not able to join.
And 2 are here with us in the office, and we don't understand why. They don't have the button to join. It's again
okay.
that screen.
I have a question. My room just closed up.
Yeah, I closed everything. I closed everything because I have a proposal. I think that we are not going to solve this situation going through the rooms because this is what is happening. My proposal to solve this situation is, what do you think if we can listen some of the candidates now here directly all together, we go goal by goal and we work a little bit all together. I think that...
Can I say something, guys? You know, as a facilitator, if I have the name of the people for my room, I can assign directly to my room.
George, not all the candidates are on. We've assigned everybody that we have online to the rooms. So some rooms don't have any candidates at all at the moment.
Yeah, but it was only one.
So the people that they are registered today in this meeting, they are not speakers because they go directly with the link. They are youth participants. They will have not the invitation before. So these people, they cannot manage so well as the others. So are different levels inside of the people assigned to this meeting. So, well, this is my proposal. I let the leadership for Sean or Madeline, but this is my proposal to be working here all together. Youth people is doing a big effort to be here. So I think that we should do some work and do some voting about some ideas of some of the candidates so we can...
Yeah, I suggest to go with Oscar's idea. Initially, we needed to be more than 300. Now we are 100 and something.
115.
So not that many. Again, we heard that a lot of them are struggling, and it's not the fault of the ones that are already logged in. So maybe, Sean, your team can continue providing the assistance for the ones to join. And like this, once they are joined, they will be in the main room, hearing at least the candidates that can manage to present and then to vote for each goal here. So can we start with each room? So facilitator for goal 1 to briefly say a word and then pass the floor to the candidates and then move to the goal 2, 3, and so on.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Okay. So it was me, Elena. I'm the facilitator for the European Youth Goal number 1. It's connecting with European Union with youth, okay? And it aims to cultivate a sense of youth connection to the European project and create a bridge between the European Union and young and young people, sorry, to build trust and encourage greater participation between them. Okay, so as far as I know, there's only one candidate joining right now here with us, and is Lucia from Romania. Okay, if Lucia wants to present herself. I was talking with her in the breakout rooms, so I know she's still there. Lucia, can you hear
Sean,
us?
can you please end all breakout rooms and put everybody in the main room?
Okay. Just make sure everybody's back.
Hello, everyone. I am Lucia, and I'm from Romania. It's
There
so
is
nice
no
to meet
longer any
you.
more breakout rooms. Sorry. Everybody's back in. That is.
Hi, Lucia.
Hello, everyone.
You can go ahead. Present yourself.
Hello. It's so nice to meet you, all of you. I am Lucia. I'm from Romania, and I'm a student at university, and I'm 26 years old.
Perfect. And would you mind to explain your 3 needs you were thinking and you candidature for the business process and everything?
Yes, I will try my best to explain them a little.
Okay.
Okay, just give me a second, please.
Don't worry. We coughed you all out of word.
Lucia, I will remind you once again, if you need help with the translation or anything, both me and Cristi are here, so you can also speak in Romanian and we can help you with the translation.
No, it's fine. I can speak in English, but just give me a second, please, to find my words.
No worries.
Meanwhile, I can ask if all the issues with participants are solved, because if you are reading the chat, someone is using their voice to ask help. Even explain, yeah. So just to be sure that everybody are here, and explain what we are doing again if someone is arriving now, because we are changing the plan.
Everyone, we had some technical difficulties.
Miss Atanasia, can you mute? Okay. Yeah,
Sorry,
go
I'll try that again. Yeah, we had some technical difficulties. So we have made an executive decision amongst the team that the candidates present here in the main room to everyone. And so you have an opportunity to listen to the European Youth Strategy goals and then the needs applicable to those goals from each candidate. So we're starting with European Youth Strategy goal number 1, and we will take it right through to number 11, and it will all depend on how many candidates there are for each of the goals. So thank you so much for your patience. It's really, really appreciated. And we're going to hand the floor to Lucia, our Romanian candidate for European Youth Strategy number 1. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I will try to speak a little about my strategies. The first one is to create a structured and effective dialogue between youth and European decision makers. We think that strengthening the channels through which young people can express their opinions, actively participate in decision-making processes, and influence public policies at the European level is very essential. We can also promote social inclusion and equal opportunities for all young people. The mechanisms that are needed to ensure equal access for youth, especially those from disadvantaged backgrounds, for education, training, and employment opportunities, are aiming to reduce socio-economic disparities. Another strategy is to raise awareness of European values and opportunities offered by European programs, because it is necessary to develop informational initiatives and educational campaigns to promote solidarity, cultural diversity, and active participation in the European programs, such as Erasmus, for example.
That's perfect, Lucia. Thank you. Sorry, Madalena.
Thank you too.
Elena, do we have other candidates or?
No, as far as I know, Lucia was the only one connected right now. Okay, so yeah, if we can pass to the other candidates and maybe do a small debate after all the candidates present their needs. That's perfect. Great.
Okay, so then if there's nobody left for goal number 1, we can move forward with goal number 2 and the facilitator can take the floor.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Athanasia Defingu and I represent Active Citizens Partnership. And we are going to talk about gender issues. It's a very important topic. And I have seen some of the videos and I was amazed of the work that the young people have done. I was disappointed that I didn't see any boys, any men to present something on this topic, because it seems gender issues are always women's issues. But young people need to be more aware of what is going on and be more supportive of everything that is going on. I have the speakers here, if they are ready. It's from Greece, Ioana Alexiou, from Sasha from Spain, Aurora Fiorentina from Italy, Magdalena Alexeyeva from Bulgaria. Who wants to take the floor? Ioana Alexiou, you want to speak about your topic? Is there anybody else ready to start for group 2?
So, Sasha.
Sasha?
Yeah. I do. Okay, so my name is Alexandra, actually, and I present a topic of equality of all genders, and I'd like to present my needs that I prepared. And first of all, it's always about education. It's always the main point, in my opinion. So education on gender equality, it could be workshops, lessons for people of different ages, on different topics, because this topic is pretty wide. Also, support services for survivors of gender-based and or sexual violence. And the third one is supporting policies on equal maternal leave for both parents to normalize shared childcare responsibilities in a society. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Alexandra. Very important points that you raised. Is there anybody else available? There is someone, Sean, telling me they are not allowed because only 24 people are allowed in, it says. 25, and she's not allowed to enter and start talking.
I just entered the room.
Okay, Ioana. Okay, yes. The next speaker is from Greece. Her name is Ioana Alexiou. Okay, Ioana, can you turn on your camera also?
Yes. Hello.
Okay.
My name is Ioana Alexiou. I'm from Greece. I am an engineering student, and the topic I want to speak on is actually when I did the video, it was 1 week after the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, and I was inspired by that. Basically, this topic interests me not only as a woman, but I think it is a matter of great societal importance. And here in Greece, I think it's not talked about enough, unfortunately. There are a lot of stereotypical opinions and obstacles that stand in the way of making this a greater societal issue and a greater topic of discussion in the country generally. For example, there have been, I think, 15 femicides so far, and also there have been many occurrences, I think more than 15,000 of domestic violence. And I think these numbers showcase a very bleak situation, and a situation that should have been more of an important issue to solve for the government and for the country generally. I think.
So, Ioana, if you sum up, what would be the three main needs that you have collected that you think that we have to take to think about?
Yes, the three main topics I think would be more discussion around this topic, better laws concerning the violence against women specifically. I know it's not just that bad. And also, I think in schools, more people should participate, boys and girls as well, from a young age.
Okay, thank you very much, Ioana. And is there anybody else available for group 2? Is Aurora Fiorentina or Magdalena Alexeyeva?
Christina Boruz should be available, I think.
Okay. Christina Boruz, yes.
Melissa too, I think.
Cristina, ne auzi?
From Italy, anybody?
Aurora, I'm looking for, she's not on. Marco, Aurora Fiorentino.
Okay. Magdalena Alexeyeva?
Magdalena, no, I don't see Magdalena on here at the moment.
And then Christina Boruz.
Yeah, Christina is on, I think.
Hello.
There.
Hello. Hi, Christina.
Hello, my name is Cristina. I'm 20 years old. I came from Romania. I'm studying now for university.
So you are in group 2. You have worked on the gender issues. Could you please give us the three most important needs that you have collected from your group that work with, or your personal ideas?
Yes, of course. One of these is combating gender stereotypes and promoting a culture of equality. Educational initiative and awareness campaign. Initiatives are needed to combat basis and gender stereotypes, promoting an environment where young people can express their identity without social constraints. 2, it's ensuring equal access to opportunities for all genders. It is necessary to eliminate the barriers that restrict equal access to education, training, employment, and leadership roles through inclusive policies and support for under-respected groups. And 3 of these, it's establishing a framework for protection against gender-based discriminations and violence. Legislative measures and effective machines are required to prevent and combat gender-based on discriminations and violence, ensuring a safe and respectful environment for all young people.
Okay, thank you very much, Christina.
Thank you.
Very important topics were raised by the three speakers. And I just want to mention that statistics show that 85% of gender violence is towards women. And the word we all have to have in mind is patriarchy, and how that creates the problem on equality topics and gender bias and gender violence and all of that. And it was very interesting that these young ladies presented such interesting proposals to solve the problem. Thank you very much. We can move in the next one.
Thank you, Athanasia. Actually, the next one comes to me. Inclusive society, something that I think all over Europe, it's a topic that we can be a bit more aware. And it's about enable and ensure the inclusion of all young people in society. As we know, a third of young people in Europe are at risk of poverty and social exclusion. So in the European strategy goal, we have several aspects that are desired to be tackled. But nevertheless, I will pass the floor to the candidates to see how we are standing actually now in their community. For that, I have registered Melissa from Spain, Rania from Greece, Fabian from Romania, and James from Ireland.
I believe Melissa is first to start, and she's available.
Yeah, I spoke earlier with her. So Melissa, you have the floor.
James.
And Melissa, if you need some support with translation, because I know that you struggle a little bit with English, let us know, okay? If you need Spanish, we will translate for you.
Sí, vale. Voy a decirlo en español.
Okay, so Elena, I think that you are here now. I think that is better that your English is good enough to make support for her, okay?
Okay, perfect, no problem. Melissa, puedes hablar despacito y así te voy traduciendo.
Vale. Bueno, hola con todos y todas. Soy Melissa Roca. Soy peruana, residente en España y actualmente
We're losing the signal. Well, she's presented herself, okay? She's Melissa Roca Arroyo. She's from Peru, okay? And I think we're losing the signal. Melissa? Oops. Melissa, can you hear us? ¿Nos oyes?
Yes, right now, yes.
Okay.
Esto voy a decirlo en inglés porque si no, si pierdo la conexión y luego, joder.
Don't worry.
Maybe we can go with the next person and we will come back with Melissa a little bit later with better connection. That's my proposal.
Hola.
Okay, Rania is Timi.
No, Melissa maybe she want to try. No.
¿Tienes mejor conexión? Si quieres,
can
Melissa,
you
si
hear
quieres. Yes. Do you want to? No.
Hello.
Hello. Melissa, si quieres, busca un sitio donde tengas mejor conexión. Vamos a pasar al siguiente candidato y luego volvemos contigo. ¿Te parece?
And if you want, Melissa, you can go with the camera with Elena because you are together close to the building, so you can go to the main office and you can go directly and speak with Elena.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay, we can go with the next one, okay? I'm going to try to contact her by WhatsApp, okay?
Okay, so moving forward, either Rania, Fabian from Romania, or James from Ireland.
James is on, I think. James from Ireland.
Okay, James.
Yeah, on mate. Can you hear me, Grande?
Yeah, thank you.
My camera's gone. see me there?
Yeah, we can see you, James.
So I just want to give a little bit of inclusion in societies. So it's to break down the walls around marginalised young people, unable to connect with society to the greatest extent. So I just want to talk a bit about education and empowering educators to encourage to break down these walls and to speak to young people about discrimination and other things, educating them about the facilities there to support them. So you really want that education in place in order to help these young people. Another thing would be to continue to facilitate these young people via either financial programs or programs to create work, for example, or continue to enjoy the level of quality of life that they're able to enjoy in their communities. Another one would be provide legal empowerment, so continue to use those tools given to you by legislation to prevent this sort of discrimination against young people, so they can continue to live their lives as they did. So really, it's interesting to me because I was just like looking at it, it's great empowerment there for young people, and as well as being so important to be involved in these societies, that they are, as young people, it's very important to be part of one community, being part of one society. It really gives you that base needed to continue up the ladder, to get that self-actualization that you need for yourself, to complete those goals you need. So it's really important looking at that sort of state of mind.
Okay, so thank you very much, James, for that insightful feedback on the needs from your community. We can pass to Fabian from Romania. Is he available?
I can talk for him. We have some technical issues here and he cannot log in. And I can talk for him. He sent me his strategies, so I can tell you his point of view.
Perfect.
Okay. We have promoting social cohesion and active participation for all young people. The first strategy is to create opportunities for active engagement. We have opportunities that must be created for young people, regardless of socioeconomic background, religion, or disabilities, to actively participate in their communities and decision-making processes. The second one is to remove barriers to education, training, and the labor market. Measures are needed to ensure equitable access to educational and professional resources for marginalized or vulnerable youth, supporting them to become active and independent citizens. And the third strategy that he has is to develop safe and inclusive environments that support diversity, policies and initiatives that promote respect for diversity and combat discrimination are essential to fostering a social climate that supports the integration of all young people.
Thank you very much. Please, Sean or Mary, try to moderate the chat. I see also the same problem that is for Rania in Greece. Probably they are registered just as a participant and not a candidate. So she is also stating that she cannot talk. Since she is a Greek participant, Athanasia, maybe you can present in her behalf or somebody else.
I'll say a few words. The presenter, her name is Rania Baksevani. Rania lives in Sapes area in northern Greece, very close to the borders with Turkey and Bulgaria. The area is a multicultural society, and half of the population or less of the half is Muslim Greeks, repatriated Greeks from ex-Soviet Union countries, and Greeks. It's a very interesting society. It's a multicultural. They live in harmony, and the topics they have. So inclusivity, it's shown very well in that part. Young people of the school that worked on this group, they believe that everybody has to be equal and inclusive. Masakus Rania?
Yeah, hello, I'm Rania.
Okay, she's going to continue, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Welcome, Rania. You have the floor.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. My name is Rania. I live in northeast part of Greece, in the town of Sapes. we're a multicultural society which lives in harmony. The armed form is facing many problems. It's very far from the political, cultural, and economic decisions and bodies, and we feel that we're not included and decisions is taken for us. And inclusive societies, all people are equal, regardless of race, religion, sex, etc., etc. We want to fight to have equal access as other young people have, better schools, universities, to find good jobs. Many young people from our are migrating to other European countries because they can't find jobs. We want jobs for everybody. That's all.
Thank you very much, Rania. Melissa, have you managed to solve the issues?
Yes, she's here with me, okay?
Okay.
Date la silla si quieres. Si prefieres estar sentada.
Okay, hi everybody, I'm Melissa. I'm Peruvian and currently a resident in Spain. I'm lawyer and I volunteer in Permacultura Cantabria right now. Did you know that 2 million of people in Spain are at risk of social exclusion? They face serious challenges that make it harder for them to grow and success. But who are these people? They include young women with gender discrimination and insecure jobs, include migrants with stigma and legal issues, include rural youth who lack good education and job opportunities, and includes young people with mental health issues, and young from poor families trying to escape of the cycle of poverty. To help these young people, I suggest 3 solutions. Firstly, create mentoring space where local and migrant youth support each other in work, school, and culture, especially focus in women, youth, immigrants, and youth of rural areas. My second proposal is build community centers that teach job skills and entrepreneurship for free, helping young people find better opportunities. Lastly, I propose a national program to provide free psychological and legal support for young people for problems holding this youth back. If we invest in our youth, we invest in the future of our society. Let's work together to build a fairer and more inclusive society in Spain. Thank you.
Perfect. I don't know who was the next one to take the...
Sean, is there any more candidates for inclusive societies?
So I think we finished with inclusive society. So I will pass the floor to the next facilitator for goal number 4.
George,
Okay.
are you there?
George is not here right now. We either continue a bit with another group till he comes back, or I can facilitate that also.
Yeah, you can go facilitate, Atanasia. There's no problem.
Okay, so we are talking about group 4, and that is information. It's a very important topic as well. And are the participants ready to present the needs, what they discussed in their groups?
Athanasia, Caroline is online, so I think she's available.
We don't have a participant from Greece. Actually, 2 participants I checked are not available, interested on this topic. So Caroline is the one. Caroline, you want to go on?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, yes. So, hello, my name is Carolina Thien. I'm currently living in Spain, so I'm a participant from Spain. And so for the topic of information and constructive dialogue, my three solutions or needs are at first, for information, it's important to create a sort of communication that is non-violent. So for that, I agree that education is very important to how communicate in a non-violent but fact-based way, so that we can establish a constructive dialogue for conflict resolution. Then the second one is community engagement and information sharing in the community, to have, I don't know, for example, a center where information can be shared for the community, because often there's a lack of the information needed. And then third, promoting digital literacy for effective communication. So it's also important to communicate the information online in an effective and, again, non-violent way. So yeah, thank you.
Next up, we have the Romanian candidate, Maria Violeta Popescu. Do I have that correct?
Maria, ne auzi?
Is it Violeta Maria Popescu or Maria Violeta Popescu? I'm not sure. She's online.
Yeah, all our candidates are online, but some of them I see on the chat, like the case with Fabian, he was struggling with the microphone, so that's why.
Ask to enable camera. Ask to unmute microphone. There we go.
Maria Violeta, ne auzi? Ok, she wrote yes. Poți să-ți dai drumul la microfon și să prezinți, te rog?
She's there.
Poți să scrii în chat dacă ai dificultăți?
Hello. I'm speaking from Christina, my colleague, because my microphone isn't working. I'm Violeta.
Hi, Violeta.
Okay. I'm speaking about ensuring equal access to reliable and relevant information for all young people. First, developing accessible and secure information channels. Accessible and secure channels must be developed to provide young people with clear and accurate information about their rights, available opportunities, and UAX decision-making processes. Second, building critical thinking and information analysis skills. Educational initiatives are needed to help young people critically evaluate information source, recognize disinformation, and actively participate in combating fake news. Last, facilitating open and constructive dialogues between young and decision makers. Interactive platforms and spaces for dialogues must be created, allowing young people to express their opinions, participate in decision-making, and contribute to public policy development in a structured and constructive manner. Thank you.
Okay, is there any other speaker for this group? I don't think so.
No, there's no more speakers available for this group.
So I would like to say a word. It seems that all the topics are interwoven. We are listening all over the same things: education, training, equality, better channels of information. And I found it very interesting. Okay, thank you. Let's move.
Thank you very much, Atanasia. Let's move to goal number 5. And I will pass the floor to the facilitator.
Yeah, Oscar, are you there? You're facilitating.
Yes, I'm here. I have some frozen problems with the computer, but I'm back. So, hello everybody. Thank you very much for your patience. And the goal number 5 is mental health and well-being. And this is a daily oppression that we face in society and also affects to youth people. So I will leave the place for the candidates. And I don't know which candidates we have here today with us. So please let me know and let's find who.
Okay. Starting with the Spanish candidate, we have Aris online.
Aris, I know that Aris is here or she has been fighting. Are you there, Aris? If not, so the second one, and we will figure out.
Let me just check.
The candidate from Romania is here with me. She has some technical issues, but she can speak from my account.
Okay, go for it. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you too. She will start. Hello, my name is Isabella. I'm 24 years old. I'm a student of University at Craiova. I will start in the goals. The first one, number 3, mental health and well-being. Expanding networks for psychological support and counseling for young people, especially those from vulnerable backgrounds, ensuring accessibility and confidentiality of services. Implementing awareness campaign to promote understanding of mental health as an integral part of overall well-being and combat prejudice and discrimination. Developing policies and initiatives to help young people manage stress, prevent burnout, and maintain a healthy lifestyle through education, community support, and recreational opportunities. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Elena, are you available? Elena Stamati from Greece.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, so I can also present my topic or my needs.
Yes, please, Aris, go for it.
Okay, great. So, hey, my name is Aris. My nickname, my real name is Alissa. And I chose the topic mental health and well-being because I think it affects us in our daily lives really intensely. So the needs that I propose is to increase the social awareness and visibility around mental health and well-being. That means to break the stigma or at least work on it, as well as to spread the knowledge with the help of professionals, to provide free access to educational programs, workshops, training courses, or like group activities. And to create safe spaces in general with the help of the European Committee and the national agencies. My second need is to teach the guideline on emotional management and emotional intelligence. So, for example, we can train youth workers, and these youth workers can then continue to teach these guidelines to the youth in youth centers, so that teenagers are better able to process emotions and to work, for example, on anger management issues or on addiction. And my third need is to learn self-management and develop self-awareness with the help of therapy. So we, as I already said, learn to process emotions, and we can create good habits to be able to achieve our goals and to recognize our values, strengths, or to be able to also handle challenges in real life. So we need to create a support system that works for us. It's really individual for everybody. and we need to learn healthy coping mechanisms. Thank you.
Okay, I think Elena Stamati cannot connect. I don't know what is the problem. She sent to me, and I can read the 3 needs that she's mentioning. Access to mental health services in schools is essential to integrate mental health services into educational institutions. For example, schools can hire psychologists or social workers. The second, it's long, I'm not reading the whole thing. The second one, workshops on emotional resilience. Workshops can focus on teaching students practical skills to cope with stress and challenges. And the third one, anti-bullying programs and inclusive policies. Implementing programs like peer mentoring or establishing safe zones in schools can include bullying and foster inclusivity. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Athanasia. Just a second, Sean. I want to have a suggestion. Since already so far we presented 5 goals, and this will take a bit, and some are disconnecting due to connection problems, to start with the polls. So once we go forward with the presentation, to have the goals that were already presented to already appear so the people can present. And also to have a reminder that afterwards the debates and everything, the needs, will be accessible on the platform. So everybody that today could not express or say their opinion or whatever reason may be, they can still do it on the platform. Is it okay for everybody to proceed like this?
Yes.
Okay, so Madalena, do you want me to put the poll in for this group?
Yeah, so goal number 1, after we finished, like leave it for 5 minutes, people can vote, have the print screen shown. Then goal number 2, and while you put this, we will continue with the presentations. Is okay for the participants? You will see appear a poll while you are listening to the presentations.
Okay.
Yes, for me it's fine.
Okay, so we'll start, just to clarify there, Madalena, we're going to start with poll 1, is that correct?
Yeah, we told of like poll 1, then after a couple of minutes, poll 2, and so on, and just make sure to have the print screens.
Maybe there was another candidate or speaker, Elena Stamati, in the chat that she wrote.
That was what Athanasia just gave.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect.
Just then, the next person is Rebecca Gabriela Dumitru.
So, sorry, Sean, did we move to goal 6 or we are still in goal? Because that's the problem.
Sorry.
I think for...
Sorry. Yeah, apologies.
5,
we moved to goal 6. A bigger
yeah, so that's why. First of all, let's pass the floor to the facilitator of goal 6 and then to start with the presentation while you are posting the polls.
Okay, good morning to all. I'm Maria Cristina from Italy, and I'm the facilitator for goal number 6, moving rural youth forward. Very quickly about the youth goal is focused on rural areas development, as we know that almost 1/3 of the youth population lives there, but there are few access to opportunities and possibilities. So I would like to give the floor, Madalena, if I understood well, the candidates are speaking in any case, no?
Yes.
Yes,
So
okay.
Sean will tell you which candidates we have from each country, and we can start from there.
Perfect, thank you. For sure we have one from Italy, because I met before in the room. Antonio.
Hello.
Hello, Antonio. Sean, is okay if I give the floor to Antonio?
Yeah, yes, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, Okay, Antonio, the floor is
Okay.
yours. Thanks.
Hello everyone. Hope you have having a pleasant morning. I am Antonio. I come from Agrigento, Sicily. I am 22 years old and I'm currently studying languages at the University of Palermo. And I wanted to bring you for me, goal number 6 is very important also because many of the things I have experienced with my life because I come from a rural area. So to be short and fast, so my 3 points are empowerment of the rural youth, because many young people from the rural areas can't access quality education or even courses for formation. And then my second point is the right of study for rural communities against school dropout, because in my experience, I've seen a lot of school dropouts because they were going to work or disregarded school as not an essential service. So I think that we should focus more on giving education at the rural areas so they can empower themselves and have more economic possibilities that are actually given at the moment. And also better infrastructure and essential services available, because in many rural areas we don't have even the transportation to go to urban areas where many of the services are there. So even the infrastructure, so roads are not good for transportation, and many of us go to school in urban cities, so it's a very important thing regarding every services like healthcare and bureaucracy and every type of service. And that's not present in the rural areas. Many rural areas don't have schools. Many rural areas have very little hospitals that cannot afford to have many people. And also bureaucracy is very, very, very slow, rather than in urban cities where you have many offices, and in the rural areas you have one, and then you have to go to the urban city forcefully. And so, yeah, that's it. Thank you for listening, and have a good day.
Thank you, Antonio. I don't know, Sean, if there is any other candidates for goal 6.
Cristina from Spain is available.
And until then, Sean, can you please give some indication or an update on the polls?
Yeah, I'm currently just getting them set up. I'm watching the people to see who's available for the next speaker, and then you'll soon see them coming in.
I can take the floor and check the Excel for the speakers and just try to focus on the polls.
Yeah, if you Madalena, if you look at the people option beside the polls, and you'll see that you got the document with who's speaking. You can see from there who's online.
No worries.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, everyone. Can I start first?
Sure.
Okay.
Thank
Hello,
you.
everyone. Thank you for inviting me. My name is Dumitru Rebecca Gabriela. I am a senior student at Colegiul Ștefan Dobreja, Craiova, Romania. And I myself am from the rural youth community. And I really like this goal and the necessity that I've came up with. I think moving rural youth forward involves empowering them with resources, opportunities, and skills that enable them to thrive in an increasingly modern and competitive world. Here are key areas to focus on. The first one that I wanted to share is education and skill development. Me as a rural area child, that I come from the rural area, I had to move to the city to continue my education, which is a bit of a stress, and I really wanted to make my point in this part of my presentation, education and skill development, which is access to quality education by improving rural schools' infrastructure, technology,
teaching standards, and of course vocational training by offering courses in agriculture, which is a very big domain here in the rural youth in Romania also, crafts, IT, and other skills relevant to local and global job markets. Also is really important digital literacy, with equipping youth with skills to navigate online platforms and access e-learning, which is really important since in this, how to say, like virtual world, everyone needs the computer. And I think it's really important if rural youth knew how to use these gadgets that all of us use. And another point I wanted to make is entrepreneurship support by funding and mentorship, which provide grants, microloans, and mentorship programs to encourage small businesses. Agripreneurship, support innovative agriculture practices, value-added products, and sustainable farming methods, and also local industries by encouraging entrepreneurship in tourism, handicrafts, and renewable energy. And I think my last point that I wanted to make is technology and connectivity with digital infrastructure by ensuring access to reliable internet and mobile networks, e-commerce platforms, which is by enabling rural youth to sell products and services online, and also tech-driven solutions by promoting the use of apps and tools for education, health, and farming. And there are also so many more by career guidance and opportunities, and also social and community programs, and advocacy and policy changes by, for example, government programs to advocate for policies that prioritize rural youth development, NGO partnerships by collaborating with organizations focusing on rural empowerment, and community involvement by engaging local leaders in decision-making processes. And I think, in my opinion, to kind of finish all my presentation, by investing in these areas, rural youth can become active contributors to their communities and the global economy, breaking cycles of poverty and creating sustainable futures. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much. Thanks. Sean?
Maria Cristina, can I interrupt? I've just put in the first poll there into the can everybody see?
Yes. Yes.
In polls, okay. So because we're in the main room, it's slightly different format in the breakout rooms, but everybody should have an option to vote for 3 needs within that and submit.
Yeah, I want to remind everybody that when only the country name appears, don't vote on that. That means it was not something that it was of importance or was not discussed by the youngsters. So vote only on the options that you have a need explained there. And Sean, you will be responsible to have the print screens, yes?
Yep, okay.
And then when you finish, like in 2 minutes, continue with the next one. Okay,
yeah, so do I need to tell people when I put it in or not?
Yeah, it will be okay to inform.
Just to say, we have 38 votes currently, so we have 93 people in the room, so please continue to vote before Sean issues the next poll. Thanks a million.
Okay. And Maria Cristina, you can continue.
Okay, thank you. I would like to give the floor to the next candidate, if we have any.
Okay, I'll present my candidate from Northern Greece again. He left. He has to get the bus to go to his house. His name is Theodosis Karatsais. I put it on the chat, but it doesn't take because it's long. I live in Satas in Northern Greece. I believe that youth of rural areas do not have equal opportunities as the ones who live in big cities. We want to stay in our villages, but we do not have access to goods, and others have that they live in big cities. If all people move to urban areas, who is going to provide with agricultural products? If I go to work to services, who is going to keep our villages alive? Governments and EU have to help young people to stay in rural areas, to cultivate the land, to raise animals, to protect the environment, and keep people happy. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so Greece, Italy, and Romania, if I'm correct, already spoke. Do we have anyone from the other countries shown? Or
Benjamin was on, but
can
he
move
dropped
to the
off
next
there momentarily. So I'll see if I can get a copy of his needs, and I can deliver them to you momentarily. But other than that, Georgi Kartalov, I don't think he's online.
He's not on, unfortunately, because of the same reasons as many others, but I can transfer the message that I have from their side. And it's basically a person who is living in a rural area, and most of the issues that have been identified with this particular topic are that people in the rural area, they don't have access to detailed information. Also, they don't have access enough to education because of the transport issues and because of the fact that many other issues in this on very remote areas are somehow priorities, such as bringing employment and etc. So most of the points there are in the education, transformation, and information aspects.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we finished with goal number 6. I kindly remind Sean to move a bit with the polls. Mary, please once again take the replies on the chat, the one for everybody and also for the moderators. And we will move with goal number 7. That is quality employment for all.
So the goal number 7, which is the equal employment, is maybe one of the main goals, because through the transition from the educational system to the employee market, actually the young people growth. So we can see that in the different European countries, there are different issues about that. Like in Bulgaria, the current situation with the young people, I think it's much more complicated than for Ireland because of the economic conditions of the country itself. So the goal is pointing to questions as the fair payment and how can young people proceed with it in the society. Can they live with it? It also points to questions as recognition of different non-formal educational methods, participation in organizations, and etc., or different internships, not just conventional education as a way to find opportunity to work. It also speaks about the social protection and healthcare for everybody. Like, I think it's a good everybody from the participants in the group to speak for himself also, because as representatives in different countries, they can see different issues on this topic. And I want to ask if they know who they are actually, or should I name them and to ask them to join?
Hello. Do you hear me?
Ναι, χαρά, σε ακούμε μια χαρά.
Hello, I'm Fluda Hariklia. I am from Greece and I study German language and philology in Thessaloniki. Today I want to speak for the topic for the equal employment. This is a very important issue also for young people. Here in Greece, we have a high tourism in the summer, and a lot of young people, they are working in works with a very low payment, and with a very low payment. and they don't have labor rights. They can take like €2 for 1 hour. Also here we have people that they are under 18, they are working, and this is not and this is illegal. Also, women have not right in the work. They cannot work when they are 30 years old because maybe they want to be a mother. They don't want a young woman with a child. They don't want to pay. Also, we don't see a woman in the parliament. And this is a sign that there is a male-dominated space in the parliament and also in the workplaces. In my village also, my small village in Epirus, we have also problem with the payment and with the rights. A lot of people, they don't know the rights, yes. And I think it's very important to have information for our rights, and maybe we can use the social media to inform to use the information for young people. We know that the women have not so many rights, and maybe we need some organizations to protect the women with the child and also the young people. I think that the society has done very good and important steps, and I am very happy because I am also a young woman person in this world, and I know how to be how it is to not have so many rights. Yes, thank you.
Ευχαριστούμε, Χαρά.
So there are more like 5 people, I think. So you, Surin?
Our participant from Romania is right next to me, and he will speak from my account, also because of technical issues.
I've just asked
So,
for them
Daniel,
to represent their names in order I to know who is on and who is off. Like, this is Surin?
yes, Daniel is here, and he will be the next one to present.
Hello, my name is Daniel from Romania. I will say my goals right now. For the first one is creating decent and accessible jobs for young people, developing active labor market policies to encourage youth employment by promoting stable, well-paid jobs with safe working conditions. The second one are facilitating the transition from education of the labor market, implementing mentorship programs, internships, and vocational training to help young people acquire the skills needed for a quick and effective integration into the labor market. And the last one, it's combating discrimination and promoting inclusion in the workplace. Introduction measures to eliminate employment barriers for vulnerable groups, such as youth from disadvantageous backgrounds, women, or individuals with disabilities, ensuring equal opportunities and workplace diversity. Thank you.
Okay, so Radosław or Mogos. This is Mogos.
Yeah, I
Yes?
can go for Radu.
Hmm?
Slava, you are muted.
Daniel Mogos spoke to
Okay,
before.
this is Daniel. Okay, because it's second name.
Yes,
Sorry.
he was Daniel.
Okay. Yeah, I understand. So then,
Thank you.
Chara?
So for Radosław, I will be talking, but
Fair
just
enough.
like when is the time? All right, so I can go for it.
It could be now, I think, yes.
Yeah, I will be brief about his main needs and points. What has been said by him is that mostly the quality employment is one of the issues that has been identified by the youngsters nowadays, and one of the solving approach could be coming with a governmental policy on improving of quality employment and the labor market as a whole. The most important aspect in this context comes from the opening more working positions that are adapted to the education that most of the people are receiving and the labor market needs. So we need to have bridge between the education and the jobs, so that people who are in education get the right opportunity later on to develop their career path.
Thank you. So
okay, Bogomil, I think Jack's youth worker is going to discuss Soren's needs, or he's going to talk about them.
Okay.
Hi everyone. So I'll just be speaking on behalf of Soren today. So as young people, Soren has said that more courses and career advisors in colleges and secondary schools would be beneficial. He also said that better and more job opportunities published on college websites or secondary school websites. So to have like an access to sort of online portals. He's also suggested then that free short courses for young people like safety and concern in the workplace, of course, with bullying and harassment in the workplace, and anything related with their degrees in college or their modules in secondary school modules. Mistakes to be then are avoided when you have your first job as a young adult or teenager. So it's just about sort of the development of these sorts of courses that can be given both in secondary school and also in college levels. So that's everything there.
Is somebody else from the participants in the group? Like now, I think we have, so we have Mogos, we have Surin, we have Radosław, and now it's Ilaria Dauguiano.
No, she's not present, I think.
Okay, she's not present.
Candidates are in the school.
Enrica. Enrica? Okay, if we don't have nobody else from the group who can participate.
Yes,
then...
sorry, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's everybody from
she's the last one.
European Youth Goal 7.
You have to speak.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Enrica. I'm 25 years old.
So now
and
we can move on to European Youth Goal 8.
No, she's part of the group. She has to speak.
Sorry, Sean. Yeah, Erika is...
Enrica is part of the group, so she has to speak.
Okay. Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Enrica again. And I chose this topic because I think it's essential to guarantee quality employment for all, regardless of any personal characteristics or personal background. So based on these premises, I identified three different solutions.
Sorry, Velislava, I think it was it Boyka Borisova was going to host.
Sean, do you hear that there is a
Sean, I'm sorry, but Enrica is participant in the group. She has to speak.
Yeah, just give her the floor to talk, and later after
Velislava, are you there?
I think Sean has lost connectivity.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay,
Maybe.
so
Continue, Enrica.
okay, so the three solutions that I identified based on three different needs are: the first one, empowering workers through educations by providing free and accessible training courses on workers' rights, workplace safety, and employment opportunities. The second one is promoting fairness in the workplace by advocating for the enforcement of national laws that address different types of discrimination treatment in the workplace, such as gender pay gap. And the third one is fighting precarious work conditions by advocating for policies that address increasing job insecurities in employment contracts. More specifically, for example, engaging with policymakers to push for reforms that combat precarious conditions such as zero-hour contracts, unpaid internships, or temporary work. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think now we finish with this goal. Thank you, Bogomir, also for the facilitation. So we are going to goal 9, space and participation for all.
No, we are 8. No.
Sorry, 8.
Quality learning. So
quality learning.
So I will be the one. Obviously, I'm today talking on behalf of most of the Bulgarians. Thank you, Bogomir.
But until then, Sean, a technical problem, try to address it in the chat. For the previous goal in the poll, only one option can be voted. Now, Vilislava, you have the floor.
Yeah, I will be talking on behalf of Boyka. She's here in the meeting, but unfortunately with no microphone. Issues. Anyway, so I have received from her side the few words that she wanted to say before I give the floor to the speakers, and I'm going to read them quickly. So quality education is an elusive concept that can take different meaning and encompass different values appearing in many levels, from early childhood education to postgraduate level of education of any educational system. Different views on what could make humans happier and more resilient, along with what could lead to more harmonious, just, or economically solid and powerful society, convey on quality education, different orientations, goals, and ingredients. Quality education is one of the most important aspects, and it is rooted on the base of the human being, and it's very important that we address this topic in the most powerful and adequate way. So I will be very happy to give the floor to the speakers who would like to express their opinion on the topic and defend the needs they have on this concept and goal. I might point who has been assigned to this topic, and in case they are here, it will be a really pleasure to hear their points. Nuria from Spain. Is Nuria here?
No, I don't see Nuria online.
Then we have
Davide.
Then we have David Rasso.
No,
from
he's
Italy.
not available. No, I'm afraid. The other name is the Romanian candidate.
Adelina Nitu.
Adelina.
For our Romanian candidate, I will speak because she also has technical issues and she's not in the same place with me. Her strategies are the first one: equal access to quality education for all young people, ensuring that young people, regardless of their socio-economic or geographic background, have equitable access to educational opportunities, including digital resources, modern infrastructure, and well-trained teachers. The second one is promoting lifelong learning and adapting to labor market demand, developing programs that support the growth of young people's transversal and technical skills to meet the dynamic demands of the global economy and labor market. And the last one is integrating inclusive and innovative education, implementing innovative teaching methods that embrace diversity, support inclusion, and foster critical thinking, creativity, and active engagement in the educational process. Thank you.
We don't have any representative in that group from Greece.
We do have a representative from Bulgaria, Vladislav Petrov, with his points mentioned on fostering active citizenship and education on young people, improving quality learning and access to education, and also improving sexual and reproductive health education via schools and university education.
Okay, thank you very much, Vili. So if there are no more candidates, please don't forget to continue voting on the polls that are appearing in the section of polls. And we will move forward now with goal number 9, space and participation for all.
Thank you, Madalena. So young people are underrepresented in decision-making processes, so it's crucial that they have access to areas and physical spaces where they can support each other in their personal, cultural and political development. Sean, you might confirm who's available for goal 9?
The Spanish candidate, Anna Fruvert, is online. So, hello, Anna.
Anna, are you there?
Oscar, Helena, is Anna available, do you know?
Sean, please all the time read all the candidates so they know that it's their turn, and who is available, it's okay. Who is not, it's also okay.
Cynthia είσαι εδώ.
We have Cynthia from Greece,
Hello.
Marius.
Yeah.
Cynthia, are you there? Excellent.
Yes. Hello to everyone. I'm Cynthia. I'm going to speak about participation in space. I am from an island, a small island in Cyclades in Greece. I see every day young people that they proudly say that they don't vote, they don't want to know about politics, and they are disappointed. And I believe that what we need here to fix this and to face all of these problems is to society to create public spaces for young people, because we have a lack of this. Young people must to express their feelings, to have an open space so they can discuss, so they can do workshops, to participate in meetings and events, to create art. Even this art is about disappointment, because this makes a civilian. This creates a civilian and an active participant to decisions. And while small areas that they are far away from centers that the decisions are taken, people have to have spaces so they can connect. So this is my main proposal, a public space, not only one, but many, for young people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Cynthia. Do we have Marius from Greece?
Marius is from Romania.
Romania, sorry.
Marius, ne auzi? Alin, poate să intre Marius sau prezinți tu? Alin, mă auzi?
1 second. Yeah. 1 second, please.
Oh, great. Thanks, Alan.
I will speak with him now. Okay, she has some technical problems, and I will present for him. One needs creating safe, inclusive, and accessible spaces for young people, developing physical and digital infrastructures where young people can meet, collaborate, can express themselves freely, regardless of their socio-economic background, gender, of ethnicity. The second needs increasing youth involvement and the decision-making process, establish participatory mechanisms that enable young people to actively contribute to decision-making process. And the last one, promoting participatory culture and civic spirit among young people, implementing educational initiatives and awareness campaign to encourage young people to actively engage in their community and exercise their democratic rights.
Thank you very much,
Marius
Alan
was
and
here, and
Carlos.
I think can hear us, but thank you for your attention.
Great, thank you. Do we have Sophie?
No, if he's from Italy, he's not present.
No. Now, Ubir from Bulgaria?
Who from Bulgaria?
It's I'm probably
Even
not
over
pronouncing it.
Lubomira. Even over Lubomira.
Gabi, can you present her? Are you here?
Yes,
Gabi?
yes. I just had a problem with my microphone. I couldn't unmute. Okay, hi. Yes, I can talk on behalf. It's not important, it's not only to learn about, but to gain skills that we can use in life. Digital skills, creative thinking, time management. So where we can express ourselves creatively or words. These are the places where we discover our talent and feel like we're part of something. Without them, it's hard to our identity. And the three goals: access to quality education, gain skills, creative thinking, free space to express and development, and active and civil participation.
Great, thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mary, and all the candidates that presented. We move forward with the 10th goal. We have only this one and one more,
Yeah.
Sustainable Green Europe. And I will pass the floor to the facilitator.
Yeah, I'm Marco. So yeah, the second last goals, the 10th is about the Sustainable Green Europe. It's a very complex issues, but in general, this goal trying to connect it with the youth policy, try to give to the youth the tools, the possibility to find a creative solution for a sustainable world, and Europe specifically here. And so all the aspect that can be connected with sustainability could be education, could be a innovative solution for everyday life. So I don't know. No, I know maybe one candidate that I met during the breakout room. It was from Spain, Dani, if I'm correct. But I want someone help me. Who is the candidates in this for this goal? So there is someone that want to start to speak. There is some candidates for the Youth Goal number 10 for sustainability.
Yeah, Marco, I want to...
You too was a candidate. Okay, nice to meet you
Hello
again.
to everyone. My name is Mirsini Kalafateli. I'm 24 years old. I'm studying sociology. I found this topic very important, and the role of young people in this topic is crucial because is about our future. Three needs that in our focus group in Greece that all agreed was that there is a need to have available and accessible means of fixed transport. Two solutions, it could be the extension of opening hours of the transportation in the capital at least. Second need that we recognize that is important is the creation of a cycle path in the capital city that they can provide us, the government, electric bicycle stands and be available for all to use. Also, third need that is equally important is the maintenance of existing parks because they are abandoned, and of course the build of new spaces of green. Also, I think that we all oblige to regaining the citizen trust about the process of the recycling because after various incidents here in Greece, it is not clear where is the waste of our houses going, and we need campaigns to gain again trust about how we recycle and how the path with our waste is going to believe again in the recycling. Thank you.
Thank you, Mirsini. Now I can see Daniel, want to be the next? I muted you because it was the microphone. Okay.
Yeah, okay,
Perfect.
thank you. So yes, I also think it's a super important topic, the Sustainable Green Europe. I had a bit of a different approach that goes more into the political way. And first of all, we definitely have to increase the awareness back to the environmental issues that are causing a lot of harm and pain, and therefore we have to focus more on who is causing these environmental issues, and that's why we have to really focus on companies and the regulation, the laws, and also corruption that is happening. So and we have to reduce the thinking of the individual impact on climate change and on sustainability, and really focus on the main causing pollution submitters that are fossil fuel companies and other large companies. Then we can focus on sustainable consumption practices, that we can develop new forms of economies that are more eco-friendly and that are more sharing economies, that are more involving the people. And at last, that community engagement and action, that the people get more connected and can fight for sustainable problems and issues, and being more connected with that. Yes, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dani.
I'm also here as... Can I
Okay,
speak?
Ivana. Yeah, of course. Go.
Okay, one second.
You can do it. Yeah, when you want, when you are
Hello, everyone. My name is Ivana Volcheva. I'm from Bulgaria. I'm a student. I'm 19 years old. I'm currently studying computer science at the University of Library Science and Information Technologies. I choose to represent the 10th AIM, and which is Green and Sustainable Europe. Well, I agree with my fair colleagues that talked on the topic that it's a complex topic that could be looked at with very different angles. The way that I decided to battle it is that my goals and strategies are first to promote climate neutrality by 2050. We need to advocate for and support initiatives that align with the European Green Deal to achieve climate neutrality. And we also need to emphasize the importance of reducing greenhouse gas emissions by at least 55% by 2030. In Bulgaria right now, there are some ways that the country is trying to battle it. At least currently, I'm in the capital, and the way that we're trying to battle it is in the center part of the capital. If your car is below a certain rank, like European Euro sustainable rank, you cannot drive in there or you'll be fined. I think that more such sanctions should be thrown out more like throughout the countries because as we all know, like greenhouse gas emissions like carbon dioxide and such are very big contributors to global warming, and in order to achieve climate neutrality by 2050 we need to focus on these, and the European Union and individual countries need to sanction like fines and stuff in order to one way like awaken people's thoughts about this, because it's kind of reaching a point where if you don't do anything about this, the consequences could be too immense to handle. Another way we can use a green and achieve a more green Europe is to foster a circular economy, which we need to encourage a sustainable consumption and waste reduction through initiatives like the EU Circular Economy Action Plan, and focus on increasing reusability and repairability of products, including promoting the use of common chargers and repair-friendly policies. The European Union has has a law which is basically saying that the type C, which is this one, will become a universal charger for our electronic devices, which is very good because like companies like, I don't want to say names, but there are companies that are trying to make their own ecosystems, which in doing that, it forces the end user to having a lot of cables, which they disintegrate and they can't be used anymore. And with having like one singular charger and promoting reusability and repairability of products, we can reduce the amount of like smartphone devices or laptops or stuff that are just thrown out because they can't be repaired, or the repairability is so low that it would be cheaper to just get a brand new one. And the last thing that I want to talk about is to ensure social inclusion in the green transition. We need to support vulnerable households, small businesses, and transport users through mechanisms like the Social Climate Fund. We need to also promote job creation in renewable energy and energy efficient sectors to ensure a fair and inclusive transition to sustainability. And if I'm not mistaken, the person before Danny also talked about awareness, and I agree with them. People are not aware enough of the problems that are causing global warming. So we need to incite them to learn more about them, to make campaigns, and in order to incite them to learn more and to help them throughout this process of working with the more like with electricity and stuff. What I mean is that
Ivana, sorry if I
yes.
interrupt you. This was the best case where in the breakout room we could talk about all this aspect that I already study. I can ask you to synthesize just because you will be candidates, and so you will have time to express these issues. Just to synthesize the three needs to be clear. But I know you are going deeper. I appreciate a lot because I'm very connected, closer with this topic. So I'm appreciating, but just to synthesize, just where are the needs? Just because we don't
In
have a lot
summary,
of time. Thank you.
yeah, in summary, we need to promote climate neutrality by 2050. We need to foster a circular economy, and we need to ensure social inclusion in the green transition, which means that more people should be aware of the problems. We need to force companies into we need to force companies with laws and sanctions to not just do whatever they want, and for them to help in the green transition. And we also need to sanction people and other individuals that are missing like greenhouse gas emissions. In summary, thank you so much for your time. I was Ivana.
Thank you, Ivana. Thank you.
Hi, so I was just going to speak on behalf of Tommy. He was just unable to attend this today, so I'll just run through what he said. So his three needs were the improvement in climate legislation, so just to strengthen the laws and policies to combat climate change, ensuring stricter regulations and emissions, upscaling of greenhouse energy sources, so increasing the production and usage of renewable energy such as wind, solar, and other types of power to reduce reliance on fossil fuels and lower carbon emissions. And finally, then it's just meeting EU environmental goals, so achieving the targets set by the European Union, such as reducing greenhouse gas emissions, improving energy efficiency, and supporting body diversity conservation efforts. So, thank you.
Thank you, Jack. Someone other candidates want to use this moment to express their needs? Okay, if no, I can invite you to vote in the polls for the Yacht Go number 10 and the previous one if you didn't yet vote there. And we can proceed, if you agree, with the last Yacht Goal, the number 11.
Yeah, so thank you, Marco. Please don't forget you can vote on all polls. As Marco said, if you missed one, we have 11 in total. We reached the 11 goal, youth organization and European program. I will pass the floor to Aline, and please the candidates to be ready to present. And after that, please don't log out because Dara or Sean will present us where you can enter on the platform, how to vote until Monday for the videos and so on. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam. Hello, everyone. My name is Ali Noncescu, and I am the facilitator of the last goal, which is youth organization and European programs. Those of you who are assigning this goal, please mention and one by one present the three identified needs. Bianca or Lucia, I know for Romania.
I think it's
Please.
Bianca. So Bianca, if
Bianca,
you are still there, please.
But Bianca,
For our participant from Romania, I will be speaking and I will present his strategies. If it's okay, I will start the first.
Okay, it's okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so his strategies are the first one, strengthening the capacity of young organization, meaning providing adequate financial resources, training, and tools for youth organizations to conduct effective activities, support youth engagement, and contribute to European objectives. The second one is increasing accessibility to European programs for all young people, simplifying application processes and improving communication to ensure all young people, including those from disadvantaged backgrounds, can access opportunities offered by Erasmus+, the European Solidarity Corps, and the other European programs. And the last one is facilitating international collaboration between youth organizations, supporting partnership between youth organizations from different countries to encourage the exchange of best practices, the development of joint projects, and the promotion of European solidarity. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucia.
Yeah, I was just
The
informed by
next one.
Ivanka that was supposed to present that she remained out of battery because the event it was a bit longer than we expected. So that's why Lucia presented.
I'm not sure we have anyone else available to speak on goal 11. So I'll put the poll in. And then maybe we can, then I can present about what's required for voting of candidates after. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. So the people that managed to stay with us so far, thank you very much. Try to vote until the end also for goal 11 that Sean will soon post. And just stay posted because we just have like a couple of minutes to see how you can vote the candidates and send your colleagues to Brussels. So Sean, can you start with the voting, please?
Okay, I'm just going to share my screen with everybody. All right, okay, so in order to vote for candidates, you need to log into the platform. So if you go to the login page, and go to the discussions board. And down here, you'll see an option for candidates videos. Select that. And then if you scroll down to the bottom of that, you'll see Dara's put in a video here of how to actually do the vote. So I'm going to play the video. Sorry, folks, some technical difficulties here. One sec.
We cannot listen. Maybe Dara, if he's speaking in the video.
You can't hear. Volume. I can hear it, guys, but it's just loading as well. It's taking the time to load. Sorry, folks. It's just taking a bit.
But maybe enter and show us exactly. I think it will be faster, and then the participants to check the video. So enter on the like a candidate and have a bit of a process with us.
Yeah. Okay. I'll. Okay. Share again. So go, as I said, you go to the Peer Civic website, go into discussions and select candidates' videos. So within Romania, or sorry, Spain, I beg your pardon. We'll go back. Within Spain, you should see the videos. You can see the names and you can submit a vote there. You have the names of the candidates and you can submit a vote there. So Spanish participants should only vote for Spanish candidates and vice versa. Now, some of the videos we're still waiting to upload. They should all be uploaded by the end of day today, and you'll have till Monday to cast your vote.
Okay, just to make it clear, so everybody needs to log in on the platform, go to the discussions, and later today it will be available for each country to enter only on their country's candidates and vote for their preferred choices. How many votes per country they can submit?
Should be just one vote per participant.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry, can I ask some things about the process?
Yes, for sure.
You mean one vote for each country or one vote, one country?
Each participant can vote. So each Spanish participant has a vote, and they can vote for one of the candidates listed.
Okay. And one other problem that we have some of candidates is that the login is we can't press the login when we are putting our username and our password. The login is not validate so as to press it, to check it, and to get in the platform.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to email me directly those issues, and I'll get our IT department to look at it.
Okay, so for all technical aspects,
sorry, you have to know it because Google Chrome has a problem with Civic, and indeed we can't put the button logged in. But I suggest to everyone that has the same problem as Mirsini and me to go to Internet Explorer or Opera or something else, but not Google Chrome. And it will press. You can press there the login. Thank you.
Thank you very much. In order not to prolong this
Sorry,
event,
but I have the same problem in the Internet Explorer.
Okay, Sean, can you please mute a bit the participants?
Mirsini, θα του γράψουμε email.
Okay.
So just to close up this event, because a lot of the people are expressing the need to leave, and I know that from our team also they have some exams. Sean, I will kindly ask you to send all participants and candidates an email with where to send any technical problems they have, and tackle this issue one by one and give advice on what browser or whatever may be the case, as well as how to vote. And please inform everybody when the vote will become available, because for the current time, we see only Spain has the video up. So please, everybody, check your email, because today you will receive all this information also via email.
Okay.
With this being said, I want to thank everybody, and I will pass the floor to Oscar to close up with the last activity that hopefully will encourage you to keep engaging in the platform.
Yeah, the last activity that we have to do is we will travel to Brussels for 3 days, and the main goal of these days is to know more about all the European functioning. We will visit the European Parliament, the Hemicycle, the European House of the History. We are trying to figure out how to meet with some parliamentary members. It's going to be really hard to get that contact with them, but if we don't find any, we will contact with other institutions that they have politician representative, where the candidates can present the ideas that they have been selected by all the participants. So we are working on this process, and we will let you know all this information, the agenda and everything. And other things that we want to do during the next months is we want to work in our countries with the stakeholders to make it more visible all the work that we are doing. We are going to meet all the partners to find a strategy after this meeting to see which is the best way to implement that. So we will be in contact with all of you to keep working on these issues that we are working, keeping debating, keeping thinking, and making connections as an international way and also in a local way. So this is what I can say now for this moment. Thank you, Madalena.
Thank you very much, Oscar. I hope this will be like an incentive for everybody to continue on the platform. So please log in, start the discussions and the debates there, and more instruction on voting and so on will follow by email. Okay, so without further ado, I will declare this session closed. And a round of applause for all the stars of today, meaning the candidates and the participants that lovely stayed with us almost 3 hours. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.